So Craig, a 3-2 defeat against Marske, but plenty of positives to take out of the performance.
Yeah, I think lots of positives. I think they were two evenly matched sides, to be honest with you. If anything, really, the referee decided the game. You know, it's probably the worst officials I've witnessed at this level for quite a long time, and it's not just me saying it. I'm walking off at the end there, and their manager's coming up to me and laughing a joke how bad they are. You can't even talk to the referees, but he's made vital decisions at vital stages in the game, and it's killed the game for us, but won the game obviously for Marske. Taking nothing away from Marske, it's a good side, very good side, full of quality, but you know, 11v11, you know, you wouldn't have noticed, you know, who were the home side, who were where in the league, and who were doing what. I think both sides, got their tactics spot on and tried to nullify each other in certain areas, but exploit each other's weaknesses. And I thought it was a good game, a good cat and mouse game, but it's, you know, unfortunately been ruined by some horrendous decisions by the referee, which has ultimately cost us the game.
We know Marske quality on the ball, and we saw it today in spells and how they drove forward, but plenty of spirit from your side. Yeah,
the lads showed great spirit, you know. It's kind of becoming we're nothing to lose really, in a way that everyone's probably written us off, but the determination the lads have shown tonight to come and prove everyone wrong is first class, and it's just like you say, it's just unfortunate that the decisions didn't go for them at the right times, which allows us to get a foot on the game and a vital, you know, times of the game to hopefully would change how the game, you know, went about things. But the attitudes and the way they apply themselves were first class.
With decisions aside, obviously the reaction to make it 1-1 and then make it 3-2, quality cross from the corner as well. How pleased were you with the side's reaction?
Well, I think you could say it's a reaction, because obviously we had to bounce back from going behind, but I think we had a foothold in the game anyway, and I think it's not just a reaction. I think it's just goals have come from us doing the right things and playing as we set out to play. So for us, looking back on the game, we feel its points dropped a little bit, because, you know, it's not about the reaction of the goals. I feel it's just the reaction overall of the game, and yeah, the lads did well, but for me it's a couple of points lost.
In recent weeks we've talked about Alex returning from injury. Today we saw Iffy for the first time in months. How pleasing is that? Yeah,
it's really pleasing. Obviously, you know, he had a great start with flying at the beginning of the season, Iffy, and then he's obviously, you know, he's got plenty of pace and power, you know, abundance of it, and you know, he got a bad hamstring injury and we rushed him back a little bit too early, so we're going to be cautious this time. You know, he's still going to be a couple of weeks away from where we feel that he needs to be. He's going to go away this Thursday and play some game time as well, you know, with the development side, and you know, with a couple of other first teamers in there to help, you know, get him back up to speed. But it's pleasing to get him back out on the pitch with the lads as well, and I thought he did well when he came on for the last 15 minutes.
Obviously Lincoln United on Saturday, and after your walk you'll be in the dugout. What sort of things will you take from tonight's performance and expect to see better in the one against Lincoln?
Well, I think the professionalism and how we approach the game and how they apply themselves is the first and foremost. Like you know, obviously it's going to be a different animal with Lincoln, so we're going to have to, you know, change slightly the way that we play there. You know, we in a different tactic to where we played tonight. But hopefully, you know, it's a game again. We can be on the front foot, go take the game to them, and get a positive result. You know, it's been a tough 7 days, but you know, our aim is, you know, if we come out on Saturday with 6 points from 9, then we feel we've got a good return with some tricky little fixtures.
What will you expect from Lincoln?
Well, Lincoln are fighting at the minute in time. They're down there in the mix, and you know, they're wanting to scrap for as many points as they possibly can. So it's going to be a really, really tough game. We know they've got quality players in the camp, and we know that they can hurt teams, and we definitely know they've got a good attacking threat. So it's vital for us to make sure that we're on our toes. You know, that we're vital, that we take the game as serious as we can, and make sure that we again take the game to them and ensure that we come away with a positive result.
You mentioned the little flurry of fixtures that we've got, obviously tonight playing third place Marske, and then in 2 weeks' time we've got Shildon and Liversedge back to back. How important would 3 points be on Saturday?
Yeah, I think in this league, you look at it tonight. Like I said, every probably looking at the phones probably written us off, and that game tonight doesn't show that whatsoever. So I think we've got to take every game as it comes. There's going to be a lot of twists and turns in this league, and we are only early doors a little bit. We're not even reached the halfway point yet. So it's every game as it comes. Yes, every fixture's difficult. They're all difficult in different ways. But yeah, it's a tricky period coming up. But one that we definitely looking forward to and definitely want to take to each game. And like you say, you probably look at tonight's performance as a marker really to say, do you know what, we can compete and be up there with the top teams, and rightly so. But we've got to take game by game and keep constantly trying to prove that.